Hello?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Weekend Review, where we recap the previous week and anything extra. We were just fixing up to make sure the chat works. When I'm clicking, it does not do it yet, so you gotta fix that. But anyways, in the meantime, welcome to the Sunday. Sundays are still going to be 5 p.m. for when we're going to be doing the lives. And also, a little early announcement. Try now. Let's say hi. Oh, there you go. See, now it works. Good. Okay, either way, next week, stay tuned, because big week, and we're going to get into why in a moment. Don't spam in the chat there, please. Either way, we're going to go over the recap and everything, but we got a new studio. Okay, you got to let me know what you think on the studio, okay? We got that budget now, okay? See? It's the big budget now, okay? Big budget. But yeah. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful Sunday, and we'll go over the recap stuff, and then after the big stuff, which is part burst, and the rest is a Beyblade X recap info. But I made sure the title is very specific, and that's what you basically see on the screen there. So first, recap. Yeah, so Tuesday, because Monday was previous to the live, I was just talking about rubber flats and Beyblade X. Wednesday was talking about my top 7 burst stuff for gimmicks. I thought it was really fun. Thursday, was the Manta Diver video, which was very exciting to actually do. And then after Friday, I talked about my worry for future left spin for Beyblade X. Saturday was the ZANKYE cast, and then after that was actually the Light Ignite Stadium full proper review, so that was really fun. And it was a pretty eventful week, because previous week there's the North thing, and then after we had to move stuff, but back on the Sunday, so that's good. Very interesting, though, on the Hasbro side, and I'll kind of explain, and so will my father in a second. But I first want to go over the members' shoutouts, because I want to do it proper. So shoutouts to Teddy, Royal Kaiju Blader, Abs, Cybubble, Bay, Adlan, Christian Beyblade, and SD Seb. It's an optional way to support the channel. I appreciate any support regardless, but yeah, shout out to the members who are able to support us, and I greatly appreciate it. Now we're getting to the Hasbro news. Okay, see, now we're gonna segue to it. I don't know, right there on that screen. Okay, so first of all, let's do a recap for what should be releasing in June 2023. This set you can already get on Amazon, which actually, if you go to our original review, we have an affiliate link, and if you want to use that, I would greatly appreciate it. So if you want to get it, that's your option there. Also, Bolt Spryzen and Flame Pandora is going to be this month. And Infinite Achilles and Mirage, I don't know what the hell is going on. It was supposed to be April, then it got pushed to May, then got pushed to June. So yeah, distribution has been terrible, actually, for the Hasbro side for a long time now, actually. And after that, to the next one I have prepared. For summer/fall 2023, there's the, quote, 3-pack, which is probably not a 3-pack. It's probably those 3 bays, but it's probably actually 6, and probably some big sets, most likely. The Hyperion Pro Series should be maybe this month. I don't know. This week? I don't know. It depends. The dates always shift around online. I gave up. And whatever is going on with Helios there. Whatever's going on with Helios. But we get on to the interesting topic, which is going to be this, with shoutouts to Cypress. But if you actually look at the Beyblade Burst app, which had an update, but I didn't think it was new content, store closing. Last day to purchase Beyblade packs is June 30th, 2023. So that service is going to end for that currency thing. And then after December 1st, 2023, it's the last time for that premium store or whatever. So when I was saying this, I thought it made the most amount of sense that whatever is for the Hasbro Burst side, they're done 2023. Whatever is the deal they have with Takara Tomy, at least on the Burst side, that's it. They get it done this year, because if the app is going to be closing all of these services this year, it makes the most sense that, yeah, this is going to be it. I'm not too surprised, but it would lead to, if it really does go down this route, it's going to be a little bit unfortunate, because next screenshot, as we have on here, next image, there you go. Pro Series is something I thought was really cool, despite terrible quality control and the price points that I think was very much robbery with how Hasbro set up. But they're not going to get to this, because if the app is going to be closing to me, in my head, it makes the most amount of sense that Burst is done. And either way, it would make the most amount of sense. I don't think, even if Beyblade X is going to be global, whether or not it's by strictly Tommy, which we'll get to that in a second, or co-branded with Hasbro, Burst is kind of dead weight. And I got my own take on this, which is like they did Pro Series. The worst move they did was, if let's say this does happen and that's it for this year, they should have started Pro Series on the same thing as Surge. They should have never started at Chozetsu. They should have progressed like that, because then after it would have made sense. Because if the releases get cut off at the end, and let's say your final releases are like Helios, Hyperion, well, whoa, Pro Series. Wow, okay, see, you tricked me. We switched dimensions right now. Helios, Hyperion, Achilles Mirage. It's like, damn. That's it? That's why I always tell people don't wait for the Pro Series, because I doubt they would finish till the end. And it seems likely, quote, it seems likely that this is it for Hasbro Burst for their final year. Most likely, at this point, it seems like it makes the most amount of sense. I don't really have any feelings for the app. I'll be honest, the app is literally the reason, by the way, you never saw those Japanese Burst games get localized, because it was for the app. Because they wanted to focus on the app, they didn't want to bother localizing it. So, yeah, good riddance. Good riddance. But, yeah, I mean, eventually gets to the point where they got to shut down the services. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. But next is the Beyblade X stuff. Okay, now you got to transport me back to the Beyblade X dimension.
Oh. Here we go.
The Beyblade X dimension. See, we're trying it out. We got the studios now. Look at this. No more generic PNG Toronto skylight, you know. Now it's Beyblade X. Well, now this is LA, so someone's gonna think this is Los Angeles, but it's not. Okay, I want to do a correction to what I was saying last week, what we were both saying. It was a mistake on the wording, just a clarification, but for the animation side, right, that is 80K Motions Inc. So I think I was mistaking it around when I was talking, yeah, in Japan. So for like the anime manga side, that's like 80K Motions Inc. But for the next one now, because I have the thing for the products. For the products, that's T licensing. So just for the, I don't know exactly what I said, but just to clarify, just in case there's any confusion, like if I said 80K was completely gone, there's your clarification for last week. That way we always update the record, just in case I misspoke. But what else for Beyblade X? Well, for Beyblade X, my friend, this coming week is going to be fire, and the week after. Beyblade X, there's the Tokyo Toy Show. It's going on for these days, so we're going to see a lot more demoing for the Beyblade X products. We're going to probably see a little bit more of a closer look, so just more battle footage, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. And plus, the coming week, do I have anything else for that, or is there another image after that?
No.
Oh, that's it? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because after that, for the coming week, there's the Koro Koro, which when it releases, there's going to be, I think it's like 70 pages or something, the first chapter. I'm going to be doing my best to cover the first chapter. I don't really want to rush it. Like, if I'm just looking at the visuals, I don't want to just rush out a video. I'm going to be working with Kyo, which shout out to Kyo, and shout out to the Vancouver scene from the WBO. For a proper English translation, you know, you'll see it in the video, and maybe you potentially find some resource that's not from here, or you can read it properly in English, translated, but potentially from somewhere. But it's going to be very, very good, and I think this month in particular is pretty much going to be where we really start to get closer and closer to like Beyblade X stuff. Okay, yeah, no more changing this. It's going crazy, man.
Beyblade X.
Okay, yeah, you gotta keep it the same. Yeah, you're going crazy, man. You're going crazy on the bit rate on here that I'm reading.
It's amazing.
Yeah, but for Beyblade X, that's pretty much it. What you can expect for June, I can say it like this. If everything goes well, is bell notifications on. That's all I can say. It's bell notifications on.
Yeah.
So before I read actually the chats to read people's thoughts on all the news and stuff, I do want to give an update. I'm just looking at the schedule there. So for this week is going to be pretty much anything with Light Ignite, other than if there's anything for Beyblade X, which I think is just on the weekend of. So you're going to see a lot of Destiny Evo Bellfire this week. This time I am selecting the old gen because it got cheated out of all the polls. It's going to be Warborg 4. And also, because I was trying to debate on what's the proper thing to do, because 2 videos, trying to do a video on the Monday, I don't think it was going to work out too well, and trying to do 2 videos on the Thursday doesn't work out too well. For the metal fight stuff, for the Thursdays, you will see a short that will be like a metal fight thing. And then after, you will see a regular Plastic Gen video that day. So you still get the Metal Fight content, just a little bit different. Also, speaking of Metal Fight, my excuse is that I've been getting busy working and trying out stuff. But I will eventually get out to the tournament footage from Anime North. I think I'm missing, 2 events or whatever. So I do apologize, because I said last week I was going to get it done. And things came up. But aside from that, this is going to be a very strong month for us. So very, very excited. So I'll now read the chat. Okay, we're going to scroll up on here. We're going to scroll up. Okay. If Hasbro started Pro Series during Hypersphere, then they would have made a lot more by now. Yeah, they should have started I think, didn't they have this plan, actually, when we were in the New York Toy Fair for Hypersphere, I remember that, wasn't there like the guy who was kind of hinting whatever, kind of. So I think it's technically not Hypersphere. It would have been, they should have had this idea during like Slingshot to do during, yeah, no, that's basically what you said. Never mind, fair enough. Hasbro wouldn't have to make Pro Series and then start butchering the base to begin with. True, but also they're greedy, right? So they want to make like a really like garbage product, and then after the consumer thinks, oh, I really want like the TT one, now I gotta spend a marked up price to get that, which it's ridiculous. Yeah, but don't worry, because, by the way, shout out Cypress for the information, but either way, there's going to be the Beyblade X app, so you can expect a lot of videos from me and Cypress on that. But yeah, to go on a little bit more, I wonder if Beyblade X is going to be localized. Will the random boosters be localized as well? What do you think?
We gotta wait and see.
Now, if
I think it will be localized.
No,
not by us, but no. The global distribution.
Yeah, we'll see we'll see closer. But what I was gonna say, isn't it Sonokong that worked with in Metal Fight? When Sonokong was doing the Metal Fight in Korea, they didn't do the random boosters. They just did the prize base, and that was it. So.
But after they didn't behave.
Oh, that's true. Also true. I was hoping Hasbro would have done Pro Roar Bahamut. Yeah. They did not make the good choices. We are still stuck in like kind of early mid sparkiness, so that is not fun.
Explain that ADK Emotions. There's ADK Emotions New York as well.
Yeah, there's ADK Emotions that's in Japan, and then after based in New York. There's different locations where they're based, but just because one's handling that doesn't mean.
No, one is New York.
Yeah, one is New York.
That's the one with the license from before.
Yeah. Doesn't Takara Tomy already have an English company? You gotta remember that it's T Licensing that's gonna be handling it, so it's a different thing than what they're doing before. Do you believe the current stadium of Beyblade X is going to stay standard, or from your previous discussion this week, will it change to a type, aka current stadium being an attack type? From my understanding, it should be the standard stadium, like. Wasn't the BB10 marketed as an attack type base? I gotta search that now. I'm gonna fact check myself now. Attack type. No, it should be the main stadium. If they do other, yeah, no, the BB10 was called the base stadium attack type. So it's not like this was called the Beyblade X Stadium attack type. If it was, you'd have a very good point there. But this is the main. Now it doesn't mean. Right, doesn't mean that they'll stay with that. They could always do other stadiums. I want them to do other stadiums. It would be interesting, but because of their approach, I feel like in some ways, I don't know if we'll get the exact same as we got in the past, which would be unfortunate, but whatever. If Hasbro is dropped, do you think Tommy will localize X in the West? What other possible manufacturers? No, T licensing.
No.
T licensing. Wait, get the screenshot of the. Yeah, perfect. Get the screenshot of the thing where it's the T licensing where it mentions that.
So
I'll get you the quote.
Production is Vietnam.
Yeah, but they're on my distribution. Next one after that. Right after that one? The following. There you go. And then after, it will provide Beyblade and other products to the world. T licensing located in New York, USA is slated to start operation beginning in the fiscal year, dedicated to licensing and brand promotion in America and the European regions. It will provide Beyblade and other I don't know what that word is, products to the world. So there you go. So in specific, that's what the T licensing is. So if you're wondering how are they going to do for that's the product stuff. The ADK whatever, the ADK is for like the anime side. That side. How many more Pros Beyblades will there be? Okay, Mirage, Infinite, Hyperion, Helios.
Well, yeah, we don't know. Now, the
4?
Helios could come in a set as well.
That's 4.
Nobody knows.
That's 4, right?
Yeah.
4. Damn. If Valkyrie was in Beyblade X, what are you thinking what the Beyblade Valkyrie will look like and what will the name be? Probably just, if you went on the 25th video that we did, the anniversary one, kind of my predictions, probably whatever I said in that video would just apply also to Valkyrie, because I think I just covered Pegasus and Dragoon, but they could just do like the original Valkyrie, just do metal, and then after, they already got the flat, so they're basically done with Excel. Beyblade X Spriggan, is there a possibility for the animation side? We're only going to find out, I want to say, the anime starts in the fall 2023. When would we find out? Probably, I don't know when we would find out who would work on the production. Obviously, it wouldn't be a month before. It would probably be sometime during the summer. They would probably do the announcement officially because they got to get the advertisement out. Do you think T licensing will be doing the localization like they did previously by, like changing the reference words, whatever? Probably. Probably for localization's sake, they will. If they keep it the same, no, they have to probably change it because of the markets. I mean, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's controversial for the names, but that if they want to do that, whatever, because they're afraid it won't sell as much, whatever. Since TT is doing Beyblade X, will they continue doing collaborations with local sports teams or different characters like they did with Hello Kitty? This is a pretty good question, actually. That's a very good. This is a very good comment. I would really love to see that. I think that would be very interesting if they would. That'd be very cool, actually, to get like official like sport athletes to kind of do the Beyblade. That'd be very cool. I would definitely like to see that. That could maybe be equivalent to kind of the brand ambassador stuff, but that probably would only see a little bit later down the line for sure. Which Beyblade do you like the most?
There's only like 500.
Only 500. For BU, I'll say, for Burst, I'll say Zyphoid Excalibur. There you go. If Clover works, the anime would be co-produced and co-distributed by Sony's Aniplex alongside 80K Motions. Okay. I wonder how many different heights of the Ratchet the Beyblades will have. I did not actually look too deep into that, so I do not have a proper answer right now. I would assume they can't go too much, because they're already pretty tall anyways.
A couple of years. It's the end of the year.
For what? No, I'll read it. No, I'll read it in a second. What is the rarest random booster prize from Season 1 to Season 6? Whatever is probably the oldest. And what was the limited production? Infinite Achilles. That one's really tough. Okay. Is Hasbro actually out? Not 100% confirmed. We're just talking about what is most likely. Okay, next one, sorry. Is the naming theme Beyblade X weapon and motif? Yes. What other names could be done? We will eventually find out, my friend. We will eventually find out. Do you believe? No. Okay, so here you go, because he was answering that. Get the screenshot of the thing. Get the second one, the second Beyblade X one. They said, was it the end of the fiscal year? So either way, I'm pretty sure even it's going to be like early 2024 it would be if they're localizing in North America. It's not going to... That's what I would assume. That's what I would understand. Not a couple of years. No. Not like how they did like in the previous generations. I fell out of Beyblade Run GT era, and that's why I think Hasbro Turbo Bays are still coming out. Yes, sir. So when I came back this year, I was surprised Hasbro Bays couldn't get worse. True. Hasbro should go to hell for what they did to Burst. Very, very true. Opinion on how Hasbro butchered Fafnir over the years. Which one was the worst? I'm trying to think, actually. I feel like Vanish hurts the most, because Mirage had the rubber, and then after they took out the rubber again. Since Hasbro leaks came out really early, no leaks have been out since Light and Night, can we just consider it as a last... No. Because there's the Helios, and there's no Helios listing yet, and because we don't know what that 3-pack of bays is supposed to be. So keep in mind with how production works, they always do it in batches. So they'll do this batch and then after a later batch. But because there's no listings or whatever, I do think there's maybe just one battle set left. I don't think they're doing Barricade Lucifer. I think for them it doesn't make any sense.
It's done.
So for Quad Strike, it should be only one more left. Because if they were going to do Barricade, why wouldn't they do it in the wave with Bolt Sprites and Inflame Pandora?
Barricade. Write it down.
Yeah. Okay, we're going fast. We're going fast. Did you get anything about the gimmicks being in Beyblade X?
Not yet.
The gimmicks are technically all of them in the Extreme Dash ability where they do in the stadium. If you mean like the lair stuff, no. Technically the only gimmick is on Night Shield on the wheel, the blade, where they call it shock absorption. But that's not like, I know what you mean. You mean like a gimmick? No, nothing yet right now. We're still at the start. ZANKYE, what will the burst special moves look like when they're doing in Beyblade X? They'll probably call it Extreme Boost or something. I don't know, something with Extreme in it. I'm going to still be using the McDonald's Bay joke, and I'm still going to keep on using this joke till it's all dried up and drained. Okay, are you going to be able to review the products early? Yeah, maybe. I would like to, but the costs aren't too favorable.
95%.
95%. When is the Beyblade Burst app going to be discontinued or removed from the App Store or Google Play Store? So probably by the end of this year. If the December it's closing the purchase and redeeming thing,
I'll show it to you.
get the thing. It would probably, even though it says December 1st, 2023, it'd probably be around that time they cancel, like, for good. Rage is not out for Pro Series. There's listings for it. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with Rage, man.
It's available in Europe.
In Europe, yeah, I think I was in Europe. I don't even know if Florida got it. Usually Florida gets a lot of the stuff.
No.
Usually they get a lot of stuff before us.
It's another tactic. Stretch.
Yeah. Okay, aside from that, I think we covered most of the stuff, but I do want to mention actually the most important thing, which is our store. That is the segue for this live, mallofbays.com. Now, listen, we actually did restock on some Beyblade X stuff, and everything in our store, except for Beyblade X, for the entire month, is 20% off.
That's not X.
Except for X, yeah, except for X.
Excluding
X. Yeah, it's in the banner there, yeah. So what did we restock up, my friend? Oh, we restocked quite a bit.
On the 3-pack stadium.
3-pack stadium, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Whoa.
No dash set, no grip.
Yeah.
And the mystery.
Yeah, the mystery of the thing.
All this stuff is 20% off.
Yeah, except for Beyblade X.
Exactly. So it shows you in the banner.
Yeah, I can't promise.
Check out. It's not the price you see in here. It's an additional 20% off.
Right. No, I can promise this, that if there's any opportunity for Beyblade X for us to review, I will say it like this. For however long it goes till the end of the month, you will only see Beyblade X videos, because I'm going to go crazy dedicated to that. Launching techniques, whatever. I'm excited personally. Aside from that, trying to see, did we mention everything? Yeah, we mentioned the schedule, we mentioned the Hasbro stuff, we pretty much mentioned, I think, everything. So what you can expect, like I already said, is going to be basically some Light Ignite videos. We're going to just do a lot of Destiny Evo stuff. I want to just get done with the Hasbro stuff and then after, never look at it again. But, aside from that, I want to thank everyone who showed up on the live today. Again, keep your eyes out on the Friday, the Saturday, Sunday. Keep your eyes out on those days on this channel.
So we might live stream Friday night.
We might live stream the Friday night, no promises, but Saturday you're going to for sure see a video, if not. And aside from that, yeah, I think we pretty much covered. If there's anything I did not answer, try to leave a comment afterwards and I'll try to...
Comment of the manufacturer, okay.
Okay, well... You could have any other manufacturer except for TT. What would it be? I don't even know anymore, because I used to say Spin Master, but then after I saw they did Bakugan, and then after I thought
manufacturer.
Oh no, manufacturers in Vietnam. I think they mean like the
distribution.
Yeah. Sorry. I just mixed up.
Manufacture is done in Vietnam.
Yeah.
By GFT Vietnam.
Yeah, but they mean like to replace Hasbro. If it wasn't Hasbro, no, it wasn't.
Hasbro, Spin Master.
No, but it's just. Spin Master doesn't work out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll enter a few more that way before he kills me in the explosion. Do you think Takara Tomy would modify their stadium similar to what Hasbro did? Probably not, because...
Where can we get... Yeah, say it.
Oh, yeah, don't... Easy. Okay, to answer this, no, because the stadiums are basically designed kind of like a Hasbro stadium already. Kind of, but it's like TT Flair, so probably not my friend. Who would be the main suspect of the anime? I think OLM won't work on the animation since their animes are much more silly. I don't think it's OLM. I don't think it would be very weird if it was OLM because they'd be doing Quad Strike and then that. I think it's a different studio for sure. It's always been a different. It's been a different studio each time. Am I wrong? No, I'm pretty sure I am. I'm right on that. When can we get the Korokoro? Where?
Amazon Japan.
Amazon Japan, my friend. What do you want to come out in this gen? Good releases. Okay, that's about it. Okay, now we're pretty much done. Now I'm done. All right. So he's gonna kill me in the explosion. You're gonna see the explosion. Shout out to everyone who came for the Sunday. Stay tuned. I don't want to drag this out any further. And we went on for a good 30 minutes. Fair enough. Alrighty. Thank you all for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you after the explosion. So, bye.